Okay, so hello and welcome to a new CarBanter news.
Just move on, okay?
I can't move on when you guys are laughing.
I'm not laughing.
I'm locked in.
I'm just smiling.
I'm locked in.
Okay, so anyway, hello and welcome to a new CarBanter video. We're continuing this time. We're not
Can you lock
retaking.
in?
Okay, I'm locked in now.
And this episode is all about different news that happened throughout the car world. So yeah, first we have Nissan, who have bravely decided to walk away from their Honda merger, leaving them in a very exposed position, let's put it that way.
1 year left of survival before they go bankrupt.
Apparently, according to Petco and other financial, so like the financial information, there's 1 year left of their survival. Here, there's little article.
What can they do really? I feel like their only outcome is creating the new GTR, which sells, and that's the only way of getting saved.
Or they might like make slight miscalculation and make quite a bad one.
Yeah, if they
And
do
then-
that.
So then actually the new GTR should be very good, because if it's bad, they'll die.
Yeah, but
as a
I remember
company.
when the news about the new GTR came, it was supposed to be electric, which means that if they've made it electric, the trend has already passed. So I feel like they've already missed the moment.
No, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
when the R35 was made, the company was also dying again. So technically, R36 again, same.
History repeats itself once again.
Heritage.
Yeah, so we're expecting a good GTR then.
Yeah, if they don't make a good GTR, then imagine how high the prices of the old GTRs will be after the company goes bankrupt.
No.
Even if you own R35, it will be like the last one, so the price of these should go up. All of them, in my prediction, all GTRs, if the company fails, their price will skyrocket.
Yeah, maybe.
My prediction. Quoted.
So
Everyone.
So buy
So
GTRs
everyone, yeah,
always-
buy
GTRs.
GTRs immediately. Like, how much is the price of GTR actually? Do you want to check?
Not really.
Really? Okay, fine.
Depends.
Like, I think you can get one for like 150, 170,000 euros, like the newer ones.
But these are brand new.
But the older ones are.
Older ones in second hand go for half that, so like 80,
Yeah.
100,000 euros, I'll say. Also, you want to tell them what the subsidiary is and why they actually decide to walk away from the merger with Honda
Oh yeah.
and Mitsubishi.
So basically what happened is Honda said that they want Nissan to become a subsidiary, which is basically like a company which is controlled by another holding company. And for some reason Nissan thought they don't want that. Which we thought entirely, like before researching for this news, we thought that the brand will just be renamed or something will happen, and that's why they didn't want to do it. But it turns out it's because of that, which kind of doesn't make a lot of sense.
which puts them in a really big risk.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they've decided, so
Yeah.
good enough.
Should we move on?
Yeah. Shit.
Next news.
Wait.
Once again related to Japanese automotive industry, and this time it's from Toyota. And Toyota are actually bringing back their heritage parts, which means that, for example, the Toyota Trueno, like the initial D car, you can buy. They're gonna actually produce new parts. And also, as you can see, these are the listings. These are the items you're gonna
So
get.
they're making a really progress switch. If it wasn't for that, I think the car scene would have died there, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the start, you know. Maybe in the future they actually make some useful stuff.
A real speed set.
front turn signal.
Panel assy.
Oh.
They're making a panel assy, bro.
What is that even?
I have no idea what that is. Lamp assy.
Okay, so
Something that holds. Okay.
Maybe it's a little bit like translation error in Toyota. I don't know what's going on here.
like, yeah, the Japanese. so-
Valvasi.
Oh my god, this is the Mark
Valvasi.
Super, by the way. Mark Super.
Overhaul kit.
Kit
Oh,
from
really
Brawl
Brawl
Stars.
Stars.
And some Land Cruiser parts as well.
Lots of Land Cruiser parts.
I mean, it's a step in the correct direction if you think about
Yeah.
it. But we'll see if they like produce actually useful parts.
yeah, but I mean, after all, it's Toyota, so they're kind of like one of the only
Yeah.
like producer that's going.
And it
to
should
electric.
be like Toyotas are reliable. So
And they may add new
like,
items.
Still, it might not be necessary. Maybe they're just replacing the parts which cause problems. Although the rear defogger switch seems.
It's useful. Come on, like
Yeah.
it's on Super, so it's like the best car in the world already.
Yeah, sure.
Harness engine wire, or harness and engine wire. So that's kind of useful. These are more useful than a defogger switch.
This one's getting a lot of love, I don't know. It's a pretty good car, I guess, but overrated.
Still, anyway, let's move on. Next, BMW say that they're sticking with the V8s, like helping the car world improve again. Because Trump became president and removed the little electric car targets, and now BMW can make proper cars again,
Yeah, but
like with best design as well. Like if you think about it.
best design.
Ooh,
Talking of best design, BMW and V8. I just imagine an XM, and I actually wanna puke all over your monitor right now.
No,
Your
the
laptop.
front is good.
There's nothing good about this car.
The front of the XM is not good.
Nothing is good.
Okay, maybe the back.
No,
The back is not good.
nothing is good on this car. I've also watched reviews. They say it doesn't drive good. It's shit. It's mid.
How heavy?
It's tragic.
It looks heavy, to be honest.
It's over 2 tons. It's too high. It's mid. It's tragic. I don't know why they even made it.
But it's like, yeah, that's true, I guess.
I think this is a good idea from BMW because, firstly, Mercedes ditched the V8 and now they're going to V8. They're also going to keep the manuals for as long as possible. Mercedes are definitely not doing that.
They never really had manuals though.
Yeah. And then, what else was it? Oh yeah, the M3 is gonna stay with a 6-cylinder for as long as possible.
Even though they were planning to go electric as well into it. They saw that no one really liked it, so they also backed off.
Yeah, but I feel like now, because everything is like shifting, you know. Because
Everyone's moving back.
Yeah, Trump got re-elected. Good news for the car world. Here we are. For the M3.
The only 4-cylinder that can be fit into the M3 is the E31, nothing else, I feel like.
E30.
Yeah.
There's some major like modifications or
Well, back in the day it was fast. The E30 M3.
Oh,
Not
good
the
thing they're
4-cylinder.
not doing that in the
30
sticky.
years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like, now for nowadays standards, it won't be good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the M3. I think the next generation will be quite nice.
Nowadays are just really nice.
I saw. Ooh.
Oh my days.
I think they already took their notes because they almost went bankrupt, especially AMG. But whatever.
Really?
Well, you heard how the C63 had 0 sales, like
Yeah.
less than
'cause
1,000. Not even 1,000 units.
I wonder which morons bought that car.
I mean, it looks good. If I'm being honest, I do actually think that the new C63 looks better than the current M3.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but I feel like just the engine's the problem. Like everything else they've done to it is
In fact, I
very
already-
good, but
Yeah, I already saw a C63 replacing, like a random guy on the internet replaced the inline 4 with a V8.
No, yeah, it's a kit or some shit.
Yeah.
yeah, so he understands clearly.
Yeah, he knows. So honestly, whoever's in AMG, in a Falterbach or whatever it's pronounced, however it's called, even please get fired. Like clearly you're not suited for the job. Just
Yeah.
leave.
Okay, anyway,
These
is
news.
big news.
Big
here.
good news. The new CEO of Aston Martin came out and said that they're keeping the V12s for the rest of this decade, as well as manuals. They're trying to keep it for as long as possible. Why is that? It's because the market wants it. Everyone wants it. No one wants an electric hypercar. We saw it with the Bugatti when they came out and said that they might go electric. No one again really liked it, so they ended up doing a V16 hybrid, which is a good alternative, to be honest, because you get the electric kick in, but you don't get rid of the engine, so you can be responsive and actually be relatively economical if you think about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is the new Bugatti's even mileage?
I
Is
don't
the
know.
V16 or W16?
V.
V.
They cancelled the W16 for a V16.
And it's no. I mean, it's alright. I don't know, for me, like Aston Martins, I really love them. Like, you can tell, like, my personality, like, all for Aston Martin doing that. But the thing is, I feel like the design is going a bit in the wrong direction.
Yeah, how was it? We were talking about it yesterday or 2 days ago.
The Vanquish, I think.
Not the Vanquish, the other one that I told you looked really
The
ugly.
Velour.
The Velour, that looks really bad. That is nothing like an Aston
I
Martin.
don't like the Valkyrie too.
I mean,
The new one.
the Valkyrie, yeah, it isn't Aston Martin, it's just really fast. Just like suited for the track, you know what I mean?
Now the Valhalla is like a more suitable, like, for the road. But it's still, like, not exactly Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between Aston Martin and Jaguar, by the way.
Jaguar, W
Oh.
brand, might have killed themselves in the best way possible instead of doing it with a legacy, with honor, creating like super luxury V12, like one last ride, you know, like Grand Tour, one last ride, one last Jaguar, and they just decided to kill themselves.
There's a theory that because Tata, you know, the Indian guys bought Land Rover and like Land Rover, Range Rover, and Jaguar, that they're like purposefully dumping Jaguar just to kind of
Promote the brands, not have
Like
competition.
Tata,
just to kind
to boost their sales. I
of
feel like
not to boost themselves, but to for
Eliminate competition. But
fuck the Brits basically,
oh,
just to be Belland, you know.
But great
Yeah.
news. I like these
But
news.
still, PMO, like, why would you do that?
Yeah, PMO.
yeah, okay. Now what else? Okay, let's. Yeah, the new Chevy Corvette ZR1. Chevy, yeah.
Chevy.
This car
Wait,
is
let me.
very suspicious, in my opinion.
Here we go.
For such a low price, I feel like something has got to be missing.
No, the specs are impressive. Like
Let's go back to the specs
Yeah.
real quick.
1046 horsepower, 233 miles per hour, which is.
That is a little bit way too much. I feel like for the money that's you kind of paying.
It's
the
only-
horsepower or the speed?
It's
Everything about it.
It's up to $194,000, starting from $174,000,
Top speed is insane. 0 to 60 is insane.
which makes me think like something's got to be missing here.
Yeah.
Some
I
kind
mean,
of
for the price, you get a lot of car probably, but it might. Like the execution might be a bit poor, like on some of the other aspects.
Yeah, I feel like this car is either the... Okay, so this is not working, but it's either the best car they've ever made or it's gonna be a failure.
Has someone seen it or
Even
like,
though it-
driven it?
I think they've already some people might have driven it, but I feel like it
wanna
can't
say-
even fail because the power is too much.
it'll just be a disaster.
So
Good job.
Nice one, Dan. You know the point of a
Okay.
hotspot is for it to stay on.
Whoa.
Moron.
Whoa, something happened. Anyway, that was basically all the news we had actually. So
And we're
Convenience.
also
yeah,
we're gonna compare the Chevy to the new GT350, which has 800 horsepower now. Which the interesting thing about that is that the previous GT500, which is supposed to be like a much faster model, had only 600 horsepower.
And
Meaning that Ford are kind of planning to answer back to Chevy and Corvette and make like a 1000 horsepower Mustang.
yeah, but this also puts a lot of pressure on the Germans if you think about it. GT3 RS has what 552 or 25 horsepower, and these guys, the naughty Americans.
Porsche has already made the new 911 to beat the record in Nürburgring, I think.
Yeah, but
Or
it's
beat
not
some
officially
records.
tested. I think they tested unofficially for now.
I hope Porsche beats everyone, by the way. Even Mercedes AMG won.
Okay, I don't think this is really possible.
Yeah.
I don't think that's really
They used to
possible.
beat the AMG one.
yeah, it could be. I don't know. I feel like Porsche, they make good cars, but I guess their power sometimes lacks a bit compared
Yeah,
to
but
compared to like Italian ones, you know.
But
Yeah, but guess what happens
with
with the-
speed figures as
Yeah.
the Italian ones.
640 on the Turbo S, for example, 640 horsepower. The Huracan Performante has around 640 again. All,
Yeah, but it's a Huracan.
yeah, but all R8s produce the same power. For example, I've even watched these car wall reviews, not reviews, drag races, where they take the 911 Turbo S and they place it even against 812s and all these like supposedly super cars, and it actually gaps them and performs really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like now also Mercedes. Have you seen like the GT E performance or whatever with 830 horsepower?
That's like 2 years old, yet I've seen almost none of them. Nor being drag raced, nor anything.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I guess it's a hybrid, so the like weight might be a bit.
Yeah, I did see a drag race between it though. The GT63 SE Performance 4-door coupes, whatever long ass name, and the new M5, and it did win quite drastically.
I mean, when it has almost 100 horsepower more,
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense.
The
Actually.
hell? Oh my god, there's bats.
Being doing step of their game basically.
Yeah, the new M5, absolute failure in my opinion. There is no way you produce a car that's firstly slower, secondly uglier, thirdly heavier. In fact, the new M5 weighs as much as a GL 500 with a big V8, Rolls-Royce Cullinans, Ford F-150s.
Would you rather have that or like the E53 Mercedes?
Well, I can't really compare because one gets a V8, one gets a 6-cylinder. You know, I'll definitely get the M5 even though it looks like ass,
But it's lighter, the other one.
yeah, but you get a V8, you know.
I'll get the 53.
And it looks better.
True, but yeah, I see what you mean. I actually can't decide too much.
Yeah, that's one thing. Okay, anyway.
We're locked in right now.
Look at the high score. I'm just gonna set the casual. How's the game called? I forgot.
The world.
Oh damn it! I misclicked.
Okay. So good point to end it. This was this week's car news. We're not sure we're gonna continue like car news every single week, but we're gonna like keep
Attempt.
up. Yeah. So you're pussies. That was slower. Okay. Okay. So bye.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.